Have you ever stood on a beach, with your toes dug into the sand just where the water only reaches your ankles? Have you felt like an iceberg, with feet in the cold water, and the rest of your half-naked body in the frying sun? Have you observed the feeling for so long, that you started appreciating every drop of rain, that had been absorbed by the ocean to get enough chilly liquid to save clueless people, just like you? If you have, your emotions were wrong. The ocean is a fucking monster. There's nothing to appreciate. Early in the morning, I came down here to witness the remainders of the cuntiness that broke out that night. The ocean dragged helpless seaweed out of its natural habitat, pushed sunken tree corpses back onto the ground, it messed with my brain, and bombarded my feet with pebbles. Its constant shushing made sure that all the cries for help wouldn't be heard that day. But where's the evidence, you might rightfully ask? Well, I've got more than just my word to prove the point. Right now, I'm going to take interviews of the victims themselves, to warn anybody who sees this, that an overgrown swimming pool should not be trusted. Let's begin, shall we? The first victim we're going to be talking to, is one of the dead trees mentioned earlier. You can see by its dreadful appearance, that it's not exactly happy to be here. Hello, tree.
Hello, human.
What are your thoughts on the ocean?
My thoughts are ambiguous, human.
Could you elaborate?
You see, human. The longest period of my life I spent underwater. I was once ripped out of mountain stone, and put to rest onto fuzzy sand. You'd never know how much more peaceful it is down there. I enjoyed feeling water running through my cracks more, than getting these cracks from some prehistorical guy trying to carve a swear word into my rind. At the bottom of the ocean, my neighbors were ships, unexploded mines, coins, and 2 rusty lamps with genies granting each other's wishes out of boredom. And here, all my neighbors are pebbles and a bunch of humans. You haven't even changed since I left.
Do you have something against humans?
I have everything against humans, if they're a substitute for the far more interesting oceanic wildlife.
And do you have something against the ocean?
As I've said, my feelings are ambiguous. I like the ocean. I love it. The ocean was the one to turn my life around, and it was also the one to throw me away. Hell, I can feel my pride choking on salty water.
Thank you for your answer, dead tree.
Actually, wait. There's no place for dignity anymore. I love the ocean. I want back so much. Push me back. Push me back. Please, push me back. Where are you going?
What a horrifying story this traveler has got. With hopes for the tree to find happiness, maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but someday, we move on to the next survivor. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I'm Alex the pre-war tire. There's actually 3 of us. Here's Sasha, and here's Xander.
Oh, didn't know you could edit footage that hasn't been shot yet.
I've many abilities that you wouldn't want me to have.
Regardless, can you tell us your ocean-related story?
Of course I can. Me, Sasha and Xander the arsehole were all parts of the same vehicle. Our vehicle lived a carefree suburban life, carrying a human to picnics and high-class parties. It was always looked after and had nothing to worry about. Until the human came up with the idea of traveling to the sea. Something switched inside the vehicle when it saw the ocean for the first time. It was like a massive puddle, just a fat chunk of the sky lying flat and seemingly having no borders. As days went by, the vehicle grew fascinated. It saw ships, and it envied how huge, calm and condescending they were. The vehicle wanted to feel sharks bump into its bottom, not rocks. It got quite self-conscious about having wheels, and just about being what it was constructed as. The wheels, eventually got used to not being welcome, but the vehicle couldn't. Xander called it a whiny bastard, and as much as this was rude, it was true. Eventually the escalation stopped. The vehicle I don't know whether it was a sharp turn, a bump, the human's bad driving skills or the vehicle's attempt to fix things, but it went off the mountain road. It crashed down for a while. Then the water right beneath the steep swallowed us. And kept us. I think the vehicle felt happy. I don't think the human felt anything at all. And as for us, wheels, we sooner got bored.
It's appalling what the ocean has done to your vehicle and to you.
You can say that.
And how do your companions feel?
They feel contempt for me, yet they fear my power.
Thank you for your answer, Alex the pre-war tire.
Thank you for having me. By the way, I appreciate your interest, but please don't come back.
Sometimes it's hard to believe what things the ocean is capable of. I hope Alex, Sasha and Xander have a bright future here, on solid ground. Meanwhile we move on once again, to hear out the final victim of this meaningless cruelty. So, this last victim is... Who is it? Oh, okay. I'm revealing the truth. I'm uncovering your true intentions. Everybody admires you, everybody explores you, and they don't even realize they are getting tricked, betrayed. I'm warning them. Well, look at the tree. You got rid of it like nothing. Or the wheels, you drove their vehicle insane. Even though Alex acts indifferent, I know he's hurt too. You were storming this whole night, was it because you're so unevil? Yeah. I guess not. Wow. The speech is underwhelming tbh, but the idea sounds right. I'm sorry for calling you a cunt. Well, I feel a tad embarrassed. As you have probably noticed, water has just tried to teach me life. What a transformative experience. I have to reevaluate something. Or maybe I don't. Well. Yeah. Just click off the video and go on with your business or whatever. Forget what you saw. Or maybe don't. Storms are still frightening though.